Greetings to you this day. This is Michelle Strickland, and this segment is called Kicking It on the Chase with Shelly. It's a segment that I do. Normally it's on a Saturday where I discuss, different topics. Basically, right now I'm just kind of dealing with topics related to singles or any couples, in committed relationships or married. They could use these techniques too, but pretty much is geared right now. I talk a lot about, dating tips for singles, in the 21st century, but if I want to, if later, if I feel led to talk about some other stuff, I'll talk about some other stuff. But this just happens to be the topics that I've been talking about lately. But if, kicking it on the chase could be a lot of different topics. It just depends on what's going on and where I'm at, okay? But right now, I'm just talking about giving some people some ideas about how to date each other and keep your integrity about you, but still be able to interact with each other in a healthy way, okay? Daily check-ins. Set aside time each day to talk about your thoughts, feelings, and experiences. Active listening. Practice truly listening to your partner without interrupting or formulating a response, while they speak. Regular date nights. Schedule regular date nights to reconnect and have meaningful conversations without distractions. That's very important, Open-ended questions. Because for me, because I'm single. And I've been single for a long time, but I've met some people, they weren't so good. They weren't good, Everybody seems like they have an agenda, I haven't always been everything I should be, but I don't set out to try to hurt people on purpose. I don't do that, There's a lot of people out here that's trying to take the easy way out and get benefits and don't put anything into a relationship. They're just out here doing way too much, But if you're serious about someone, you want to get to know them and stuff like that, you need to take time to get to know them, Take time, put some time and effort into getting to know them so you can see what their personalities are actually like, Before you just I've been guilty of that myself, but I'm not doing that. I'm not going to do that anymore, I've been single for a long time, and I'm not going to devote myself to somebody who's not willing to put the work in and show me some effort and do what it takes, I'm just not. If people can't do the basic things, then I'm not going to take it serious, and it's just how it goes. That's me personally, and I don't think anybody else should either. We got to raise our standards, because people have it way too easy. And they feel like they're entitled to somebody. No, you're not entitled. No one is entitled. Unless you put the time in and the effort. Communication is very important. Spending time together alone as a couple is very important so you can stay bonded. Get a babysitter for the kids or something like that. Get the grandparents involved, a relative or whatever. So take the time to get to know. Even if, your person, whoever it is, whether it's your husband, your boyfriend, or just you getting to know somebody, a friend that you just, you're, starting a relationship with, or you're getting to know or whatever, Share daily highlights. I kind of said something similar to that. I said daily check-ins, but express gratitude, Whenever you get a chance, kind of try to lift people up, when you get a chance. Don't be like over the top with it, and just pump somebody's ego up for the sake of pumping them up, and then, when they don't really deserve it, you know what I mean? But edify the things that you see about them that are good. Make them feel good about that. That makes people feel good. Those are things, that doesn't cost anything for that. Conflict resolution, approach conflicts calmly and openly, focusing on finding solutions rather than assigning blame. I don't like arguing. I have. Many times. Have I fought? Yeah, I have. But I don't want to live like that. So if it gets like that, I gotta go. Now I'm at the point where I'm like, if I could see that, I'm like, I gotta go. Boom. I'm not gonna be around somebody that's all they want. Turmoil. I'm not, because I live a peaceful life, and I'm keeping it that way. And my family, you know, we're pretty calm mostly. Of course, people have disagreements sometimes. Basically, no, we don't. We just stay calm about it. We got a problem, we just say it, and that's it. And when we go back and forth, but ain't no whole bunch of no, that's not necessary. And I'm personally not gonna live like that. So when I'm meet somebody that's like that, and all they do is keep up conflict, I gotta bye. See ya. I don't need it. I'd rather be single, have my peace of mind, than to be in a conflict with somebody just because they don't have control of their emotions or you know. And not me. I'm not. Create a safe space, you know. Create an environment where both partners feel safe and comfortable expressing their thoughts and feelings. My home is my safety zone. You know, the conflict can stay outside, but at the house, it's got to be, it's peace. Peaceful. My house is filled with laughter, love, and joy. That's what I used to say. You know, when my sons were here, I used to stress that the house is going to be filled with laughter, love, and joy. Now, you can call it corny if you want to, but we had a blast. My sons had fun. We had fun. But they did what I told them to do, too, because I told them one time after that it was too many. But now I don't have to worry about them. Practice empathy, you know. Try to understand your partner's perspective and validate their feelings if you don't agree with them. Yeah, just look, hey, you know what? I don't agree with that. Well, why? Well, blah, blah, blah. Go back and forth with each other about it. You know, just talk. Normal. Active participation. You know, engage actively in conversations by asking follow-up questions and showing genuine interest. That's not hard, is it? It's not hard. I want to make sure my lipstick wasn't all smeared. I'm just coming out here as myself. I'm not trying to got nothing fancy or none of that. I'm just going to be me. Now, sometimes when I start traveling again, because eventually when I start working, I get back to doing my other stuff that I'm going to be doing, I'll be out. I won't be here all the time. So, but when I'm not here, I will be talking to you from wherever I'm at. You know, I'm just here right now because I'm just around the house a lot right now because of what I'm doing right now, you know. But eventually I'm going to be back out there sometimes. Not all the time. I'm going to be out there sometime, though. So, but I'm just me, you know. I don't have all that makeup on my face. If you see scars on my face, you just see scars on my face. And I'm like that with people. If I'm dating somebody, too, they have to accept me just like this. If they can't, that's fine. I'm not for you. Get Jezebel. Get old Jezzy. Get her. That's fine. You know, I did all of that when I was younger. Did all of that. I did. But I got tired of it. I said, well, I'm messing my clothes up and stuff. I said, you know what? If people can't accept me, if I put my scars on my face, whatever they are, then oh well then. Later for them. That's me. Now, y'all can do whatever you want to do. That's your thing. Encourage vulnerability. Create an atmosphere where vulnerability is welcome and both partners feel safe, you know. If you have to, seek professional help to get past the barriers that you have because you're single and you know, you're having a hard time, reach out to somebody, okay?